Hey everyone, what's going on? This is episode 211 of Background Noise, and we are here post-survival episode. Everyone has made it through the other side, even though I think everyone in here was actually voted off during the survival episode.
Very early, yes.
Yeah. They just kept voting off the people I loved.
Yeah, it was a secret circle of Dillman people.
Yeah, it's...
Who were like, hey, let's get these guys.
Yeah, it was literally like the last episode. So Survivor episode 2, which was episode 99 of Background Noise. It was the same like 4 people who made it to the end, and no one thought that they would just do it again, and they did. So, you know,
you got their vengeance.
What can you do? Anyways, we got a bunch of cool people on tonight's show. We're Canadian-less tonight. For the first time in, I'm going to say, a very long time, that we don't have a single Canadian on. It's got to have been a while.
It's 100% Americano.
Yeah, we have all of the straight-up American. We represent 3 states in the U.S. right now, so it's a lot.
Hold on, I can do it. I can do the eagle. Hold on.
That's
perfect, yeah. I mean... There you go, yeah! That was great.
I'm not proud of my country.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know,
Thank you.
hearing eagles just majestically roar like that just make me proud to be an American. Or at least I know I'm free.
To old patriot's eye.
Just hear the song America, Fuck Yeah playing in my head.
America, fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's just in my head right now, and I can't get it out.
Proud
Someone help.
to be American.
Yo, so to be honest with you,
I'm free.
they played that at my elementary school, like, during, like, every assembly, and I really liked that song for a while. Didn't have any idea what it was about. Because I was, like, 4 or 5.
Really? Oh, okay.
The sky. It's like I was 5, and I'm like, oh, it says something about being American. I'm American. It's just very catchy. I just like how catchy the song is, and I just like the person's voice that sings it. And later on, I'm like, wow, that was just straight up like
Propaganda.
Propaganda. Yeah, I was looking for another word, but just propaganda. Yeah. That I just was feeding into, and I like listened to like at the house, at my house, because I requested it. I'm like, can we listen to this? And gotta keep in mind, when I was 4 or 5, what was that, 2001?
That's adorable.
You can't just look it up on Google. Like, yeah, they had to like, get a CD or something, or I have to hope it pops up on the radio. It's crazy how like even in the span of like 15 years. Or, no, it's 2018. That's not 15. That's 17 years ago. Oh my god, I'm old.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, since last podcast, this one, I'm older.
Yeah.
Nani?
Yeah.
Your podcast will be taken over by Nathan, probably.
Yeah.
You're gonna retire soon.
And, Nathan's birthday's soon, too.
Oh yeah.
It's the 24th, right?
Wednesday, yep.
Yep. See, I remember Nathan's birthday. Because our birthdays are exactly a week apart.
Happy birthday!
Yeah.
My birthday.
Alright, let's play a fun game called Anyone Who's Not Me, Guess How Old Nathan is, because I know how old he's going to be.
11,
Were you going to say 11?
Sorry, 16. Sorry.
18.
16. No, 16.
17.
Keep the
16.
guesses rolling.
17.
Wait, that's everybody.
Yeah.
Rachel wins.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, actually one of them was right. Yes, he's turning 17.
Yay.
Nathan growing up.
M Junior.
Oh,
Damn,
So cute. I did not know that.
Did you think he was older or younger?
I thought he was like at least a little. I thought he was younger than us, but not like 17.
There's a different kind of 17?
Whatever that means.
Yeah, there's 17
not like
and there's
17
17.
18 or 19.
It's like 1917. Or like 1738. Dude, so every time someone talks about Fetty Wap, I'm like, guys, give the guy as much shit as you want, but without a shadow of a doubt, he's the best rapping Cyclops in the world.
God.
What? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me how many other Cyclopses are that good at rapping.
Me.
It's a funny joke because he has one eye.
Yes, I know. That's
Yeah, just filling in anyone who didn't get it. I'm sure someone out there didn't get it. Yeah, anyways, we have a bunch of interesting individuals on today's show. We got Mark.
Hi,
Mark is either here or he's not.
Hi, I'm here. Yes.
Yes, babe, I'm here. Want to go?
I'm here. Yes.
I am real man.
I'm real boy.
Want to go skateboards? ASTF movies, man. The best. And we have
I forgot about this.
we have Rachel.
Hi. I'm
Hi.
Rachel.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Rachel.
Shut up.
I mean,
Bam.
I mean, you are.
you know, when they were both doing that voice, I couldn't tell you which one was which.
Oh my god.
No, stop. No, please don't say that.
I was clearly joking. It was
Okay, cool.
not close.
Not close. At
It was
all.
not close in the slightest. I was just joshing, okay?
Okay.
And I don't
'Cause
even know
I've
who
been
Josh
alive
is.
For quite some time. He could perfect his voice to sound like mine. I'm getting nervous. Don't
I
want
feel like
that.
he would have to do like the squeak thing.
Yeah.
Like, if you just start squeaking, it's pretty close sometimes. You see, I understand that now because I've known Rachel for long enough to know that she was asking what I meant by the squeak. And that's exactly...
I heard the what do you mean at the end.
Yeah, that's all I
It
got,
sounded
too.
like-
Yeah.
it's
Translate
like-
for you guys.
Well, she went, me, what do you mean?
I'm hungry.
My favorite thing about, like, Rachel, you, like, doing those, like, high-pitched things is you did that at work to people who didn't understand what you were trying to do to them.
Yeah.
That's...
Like when I need something and I'm too short to get it, I just start squeaking at them fiercely and then they get really nervous. They're like, I don't know what you want!
It's like, I have no idea what you want, but I know you
What do
want
you
something
want?
from me.
Isn't this what you want? Oh, what about this one? Mark,
That's
help
so-
me!
Mark runs in, oh, she wants this. It's like,
No,
oh, you...
no, she wants you to get that thing from that shelf.
It's like, I don't care if it takes me 10 minutes to get it. I don't care. I'm gonna squeak at you.
That's great. You know, we also have Sky.
Yeah. Screw you. Give me one reason why we shouldn't, keep going with our relationship. Give me one reason why you can't stay with me.
Oh.
Just one.
I'm dating this really pretty girl.
So, what, is this not 2016? Is it not gender?
It's 2018.
Is it not 2018? Is it...
So no, it's not 2016, Sky.
Sky can be a
It's
really
current
pretty
year,
girl
did
too.
you know?
It's current year, bro. Okay. See,
Exactly.
Sky, you gotta learn from me. Just always say it's current year, and you can't get
Current
the year
year.
wrong.
It doesn't look good in an interview.
You're always right.
It doesn't look good.
Alright, does it look better to say current year or does it look better to say 2016?
In 2018.
You were close. I mean,
It puts character.
You were close, yeah.
yeah.
Sky almost only counts for horseshoes and hand grenades, okay? And 2 is not close. That is over 600 days.
Oh, stop lecturing the poor boy.
Yeah,
He's
but what does
depressed.
that matter? Well, the point is, why can't I have the same opportunity as a girl, quote unquote?
You looking for equal opportunity here? Is that what we're getting at?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, first it's in workspaces, now it's in relationships. What is this?
Right. relation slips.
He's very passionate about this, so he's stumbling over
I'm
his words.
slurring, yeah.
Stuttering, you're too attractive, Tony.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sky. I've done this to you. I had to have this talk with Kyle
Can't
earlier
believe
as
you've done
well.
this.
So,
That's too much, Tony.
I forget what Kyle said. He was like, Tony, what the fuck? Are you cheating on me? But I'm like, look, you still have Derek. And then he was kind of okay with it.
Yeah, Derek's pretty cool.
Yeah, Derek's a really cool guy. Derek's awesome. Yeah, but yeah, there's reasons, Sky. Very reasons. Anyway, so I'm not deflecting the topic at all. Hi, Nathan.
Howdy doodly.
How are you doing today? I know you're asking me, kind of, but I'm gonna ask you instead.
I'm doing pretty good.
That's cool, man.
Played. What have I even done today?
You
a
played
little
Battle
bit of
Right
League
at
of
one
Legends.
point. I know that for a
Yeah, I
fact.
was playing Battle Right just a little bit ago with one of my friends. I woke up
cool.
and I really wanted to play Divinity, but then I didn't play Divinity for some reason. I'm not quite sure why.
You know,
But,
we all
a
do
good
things we
portion
don't
of the day
understand.
was WoW.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Alright.
I'm currently in WoW, and one of the quests was you had to like recover some ale, because naturally you're
Yeah, you just drink a lot of ale.
for a dwarf, and instead of actually like requiring the ale, you just drink it. So now my character's super drunk, and I'm trying to fly around, and my dragon just like will every now and then just nosedive for no reason.
Oh, man.
Caw!
Alright, so, we're not rolling for this topic. Rachel inspired me to put this topic earlier while we were doing it. So, I like to do wrong answers only topics. I find them to be a lot of fun. So, wrong answers only. How does Wi-Fi work?
So, there's like bacteria, right?
Yeah.
Bacteria's everywhere, right? So these things travel between the routers and the phones or the device that you use.
Whatever device, yeah.
Yes, exactly. It's like a thing of a trail of ants, but extremely small. Like
Yeah, no, I'm
these little
hearing
things
it.
carrying just like these transmitters that help you connect to the internet. It's not actually in the air. Just these little bitches just running around.
Yeah. See, from my understanding, Sky, you're close. It actually, well, the Wi-Fi, it starts off in a box, right? It's a cool little box, and it transmits into the air particles, right? So, the air particles need to travel to that device. We're close on this. You said bacteria, I'm going for air particles.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
And it needs to travel to the device. So sometimes there are things obstructing the oxygen's path to the device. Like, I don't know, something like a door. And it needs to get through the door. So sometimes if your Wi-Fi isn't working, you just have to open your door. And the Wi-Fi will come to your device and say, you opened the door, didn't you? Because I wasn't getting enough of this oxygen Wi-Fi.
Question is, do you have to like invite them in like a vampire or something like that?
Yeah,
Or-
you do, actually. That's a
alright.
weird thing. People forget that step all the time. It's called the polite step. Like, you have to be friendly to the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi won't just stay, right? Like, it's at your door, right? You open the door. Ow.
Playing VR. It's a physical experience.
Yeah, it's word VR.
He's demonstrating.
Yeah, demonstrating. I can just elbow my desk. And you open the door. You invite the oxygen particle Wi-Fi in. But you can't just invite it in, because it's very particular about the way you have to invite it in. So, you have to do this whole dance thing. It's a whole dance routine. It comes with a nice song. You have to sing all of Bohemian Rhapsody to it. Every time you want new Wi-Fi to come to your device. So, some people have been able to do this cool thing. But it takes Wi-Fi, so you need Wi-Fi to do it, so you just keep a loop of Bohemian Rhapsody actually playing through your device. And the Wi-Fi will just keep coming. But you have to keep playing Bohemian Rhapsody.
I wouldn't mind that.
That actually, like, I picked a good song for it. So, from my understanding, that's how Wi-Fi works.
That's cute.
Does anyone else have a different understanding of how Wi-Fi works?
No, I think you're done.
Did I get
with
it?
that.
Yeah, did I just hit the nail on the head? Does Nathan might have one?
I don't know. I'm trying to piece it all together.
It's not easy
Been
to
a while
understand
since
this
I've worked
complex
with
system.
Wi-Fi, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like as complicated as like it's like wanting to hug a porcupine. Like they're so cute, but you just know there's no real way to do it. You see.
Okay. Wi-Fi is actually a bunch of very tiny blue space goats. What makes them different than goats? They're blue. Alright?
Okay.
And they have like weird tendrils for beards. Instead of like the billy goat beards, they've got like weird spiky things. Alright? Each tiny little blue space goat is equivalent to 500 kilobytes per second. Right? And
Yeah.
the blue space goats, they come into your router and they start eating all of the little wires, which is why you have to change your router every now and then.
Because
but
they're
not
chewing the
ever-
wires up. Yeah.
Not like super quickly though, because they're very tiny and they don't eat very much that quickly. But when they're eating is when they actually give off the download rate, which means I've only got about 1 to 2 blue space goats in my router at
So
any
you're
given
saying
time.
that like Sheldon has like half a space goat?
It's a very, very lazy.
Yes, it's the one very lazy
Very,
one.
very truant.
I was gonna say disabled,
It's
but
a little disabled. Yeah, it's a little special.
No, I don't want
you know, like the back two legs are paralyzed. You know.
No. He's just very lazy. He's a little truant goat.
I think he's just a lazy goat. There's nothing wrong with him. He just slacks off a little bit and starts watching Netflix. Which ironically takes the internet he already did, so he has to keep eating again eventually if he wants to keep watching Netflix.
That sounds like the life
Being a goat?
of blue space goat. I would love to watch
So,
Netflix and then
Nathan, I have to ask you a question. Sorry to cut you off, Rachel. This is very important.
Oh, okay.
Is there a way to tell, for say, someone who's colorblind if they're the right goats?
Yes, you can tell by the beard, like the facial hair
Okay.
structure. The blue ones have like the weird spikes, as I said earlier, like the tendrils.
Would
There
other
are
ones
green
not?
ones who have square chins.
Okay, so square chin equals no.
Yeah.
Get
That's bad.
those goats out of there
That's-
if they have square chins.
Those are actually the causes of DDoS attacks.
Knew it. I knew goats were involved in all of my downfalls in life.
In my head, I imagine you guys like pushing these green square-chinned goats out of like your rooms, and you're like pushing them out the door, and all they ever say is "What the fuck? What the fuck?"
I don't know why, I just pictured them sounding like Adam.
Yeah.
It's funny. No, yeah, but I think we've figured out how Wi-Fi works here today. So if anyone who's listening was confused on how Wi-Fi worked, now you know.
You're welcome.
We got you. So now, I'm gonna roll for the first real topic of the night. I didn't roll for it, but I was really hoping that I rolled and I got the other wrong answer only topic that I actually had on my list, but it didn't. It would have been nice if it did. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna start with Mark on this one. What would you actually do for a Klondike bar? Like, what is the limitation of what you would do for a Klondike bar just to appear in front of you?
Just to appear in front of me.
Yeah, like you get it.
Man, that's an interesting question. I don't know. Like something not like socially demeaning, nothing like that.
No. I mean,
I wouldn't. But
it's hard, right?
Oh.
Because it's a Klondike bar. You get the Klondike bar, but you got to figure out your own personal boundaries as well. So
you know, something minor, like maybe like if it's like, oh, give this person a back rub, it's like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. I'll do that for a Klondike bar.
Okay. All right, that's interesting. That's a good limit.
Rachel's learning how to manipulate.
Rachel's like, okay, I can get a back rub for a Klondike bar. All right, this is good.
Funny, you think I would give up my Klondike bar for a pack rub?
All right, Rachel, what would you do for a Klondike bar?
To be fair, I'm not very good at back rubs, so...
Yeah, you're not.
Wow, okay. This is where you're supposed to say, no, you're great, babe.
Having
And
Klondike bars, I'm not allowed to have dairy, but I'm
you're
still
gonna eat it anyway, so that's why I still asked you.
Yeah. I don't know, I would jump in a pond for a Klondike bar.
How big's the pond?
I don't know.
Are there fish in the pond?
Can I swim? I'll catch you a fish, and I can have 2 Klondike bars.
No, that's not how it works.
Okay.
You just get a
I'll
fish.
jump into anything for a Klondike bar.
A cup of water.
Tub of water?
Yeah. You said you jump into
Like a
anything.
bathtub?
No, a cup of water.
Oh, a cup of water?
Yeah.
I'll put my
Cup
foot
of
in
water.
it.
What?
You said she would jump in anything for a Klondike bar. I want to see her climb a ladder, jump off the ladder into a cup of water.
Sure, I'll do it.
Alright.
I'll
Let's
do
get
my
into this.
best.
This will happen soon. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, hey Sky.
Yeah.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
What?
Buzz.
Have you ever
Buzz?
woken up in the middle of the night? Pretty much. It's a hot night too.
Yeah, sometimes.
You don't. You want to go back to sleep, but you can't. It's too hot, so you decide to go downstairs. You open up your fridge. There's ice cream in there, and you have no restraint. You start eating it. You get on your couch and you watch Family Feud. Your
Yeah.
brother comes down
Of course, it's Family Feud.
and finds you in your underwear on the couch watching Family Feud,
Yeah.
eating a Klondike bar,
Yeah.
and he joins you.
Yeah.
That's my extent.
Okay.
Is that your personal experience?
Listen, let me tell you, we love Klondike bars, especially the Reese's peanut butter ones, and we've had some very interesting fights over
Bonding
it.
experiences.
Yes, yeah, bonding. Let's go with that.
Yeah. I like, this is like the brother that makes fun of you for being like a silver in Counter-Strike, right?
Yes, it's so interesting. Yes.
Yeah. Except you're not a silver, but it's okay.
I don't argue with him.
Yeah, he's let it go. Yeah, whatever. He also is very versed in the Moth story, I believe, right? Because didn't you call him into the room to
He's
kill it?
my hero. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
That was
Oh, that's so cute.
I cried. I'm telling you, like, it was a comp. I think Dave was there as well. Pretty sure
Yeah,
Dave
he
was.
was.
And we're just playing, and Sky just starts freaking the fuck out, and you just hear Sky yelling, "Oh my god, it's a moth! Kill it!"
I run out of the room. I call my brother. There's a moth in my room. He's like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys screaming and crying.
I mean, the thing is, like, he didn't use a mic or anything, so we heard all of this.
Oh my god.
I'm not embarrassed either. Right? It was fluttering everywhere. It was
It's so
scary.
funny.
It was fluttering, man.
Dude, I feel
Fluttering right at me.
It was coming right for me, man. It had evil in its moth eyes.
Don't cry. You're going to give him like traumatic like flashbacks. Moths are scary. They're ugly, dude.
I hate
Why are they so
bugs, though.
furry?
Yeah, no, it's weird.
They're kind of cute. I like them.
No.
No, you more every time. Like,
I mean, they're kind
I'm
of
afraid
annoying because they
ladybugs
like
as well.
eat like socks and stuff. But
We had like ladybugs in our rooms, and Mark would like let them go, and I'm like, nah, you
I
better
would-
squish that.
I would honestly like ladybugs are cool, but not inside. Like I would much rather have a moth inside than a ladybug.
You don't like ladybugs?
No, I like ladybugs. It's just having them inside a house is not okay.
Nothing's
Like they're cool. I don't mind them. You know, like I used to love it when a ladybug would land on like my hand or whatever. Be like, oh, cool, a ladybug. But like, Jareth's old house, like ladybugs used to like swarm in his room in the summertime.
no thanks.
He weirdest thing.
It's like one ladybug, adorable. A swarm of them. All right, what's going on?
It's no good, dude.
No bueno.
See, now I just kind of want to like imagine getting swarmed by ladybugs because it goes from one ladybug, 1,000 ladybugs,
Yeah,
huh?
but the worst thing is, like, he wouldn't find them alive. He would find them after they've like clung onto his like ceiling fan and just died because of the friggin' light bulb.
Oh.
So you would just find a bunch of
Dead
dead ladybugs in
ladybugs.
his room.
They were suicidal.
Yeah.
I'm so not okay with that
Wow.
story.
I feel like this is a perfect segue, Nathan. What would you do for a Klondike bar?
I would eat a Klondike bar.
Then you just
You'd have
infinitely get
infinite Klondike
Klondike bars.
Look at that. He's thinking.
He won. Do you know what I would do for a Klondike bar?
What would you do for
Nothing.
a Klondike
I
bar?
wouldn't because I can't eat them.
Oh.
So yeah.
Fair.
Moving on. Mark, do you have D20 by you?
Huh?
A dice with 20 sides. Do you have one near
Yes.
you? Could you take that dice and roll it for me? And don't get a 19.
6.
Okay, so this is the topic I've been wanting to do for a while. I'm hoping you guys like this as much as I do.
Me?
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to describe movies without titles, and the rest of us are gonna try to guess what movie you're talking about.
Oh boy.
Is it just titles or is it like keywords like you're not allowed to use?
What do you mean by keywords?
Okay, let's say it's like Titanic, right?
You can't
That's
say
But you
Titanic.
can't say like Rose or like...
If you cleverly said it, I would allow it. But like,
Cleverly said it.
yeah, like if you said that, like it said something like, it's a story about a young man finding
Pumpkinhead.
the delicate flower of his life, and
That's
on
good.
a sinking issue, like in I don't know.
Dude, that's poetic. Your girlfriend will love that.
You know, this, you know, see, I was a poet and I didn't even realize
I
it.
put the flower on a floating raft and I sank down to the bottom of the ocean.
Is it Forrest Gump?
Oh, I know.
I know it's Forrest Gump.
Like famous quotes too, yeah.
I would be
'Cause, like-
okay with famous
Like,
quotes.
I mean, life's like a box of chocolates. That's gonna give it dead away.
Dude, Save It Private Ryan. Easy.
Good movie.
I put two different Tom Hanks movies. You see how this works?
You see?
It's
Fuck yes, I'm sorry.
Okay. Does anyone
so
want to try to go
there-
first? Because if not, I will.
Go ahead, Tony.
You should, yeah.
I
Okay.
don't think
So,
you're
Go right ahead, Tony.
this is an adventure of a group of individuals who call in an expert to this thing they need to do. And they need to fight off these alien invaders in this matchup of sorts. And a lot of famous people are in this. It is a mashup of two amazing things.
Space Jam.
Yes, it is. It's Space Jam.
Oh my god.
It's-
Of course.
What else
Why
would it
isn't
be?
it Space Jam?
Of course it's Space Jam. Like, you know?
Do you not know Tony?
I was the one describing it. But yeah, that's kind of like what I'm talking about. Like, sort of describe it, and like without giving like yeah, it was a combination of two beautiful things, like peanut butter and chocolate, and Michael Jordan and Looney Tunes. You know, easy things that like match up
That's
together.
fair.
Michael Jordan.
That's fair.
Never has there been a better connection.
Yeah, easy. Those two are the greatest connection ever.
Oh my god. Amazing.
Oh man. Does anyone else have one they want to try?
We're just trying to describe movies in like ways that people won't get. Is that what we're trying to do?
Well,
Somewhat.
yeah. Like you wanted to like you don't say the title of a movie and try to describe it, and we're gonna try to guess what movie it is.
Okay. So, main character really bullied high school boy. I think cousin is popular, and his cousin is friends with the guy running for student council president. They go to a party, they explore some tunnels, things get all weird.
He gets raped.
No, that's not what happens. They leave the tunnel because things are getting weird, and slowly they gain some interesting abilities. Should I just keep describing it until you guys get it?
because I don't know what it is.
Okay.
What tunnel is this?
Then, as usual, black guy dies first. The like original bullied kid goes crazy and starts killing people.
Is
as
this
their
it?
powers.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I watched this movie. What was it called?
Ooh.
Oh.
He goes crazy. He's obsessed with. He has a floating, like almost arena of cameras where they're all pointed at him and it's recording himself.
What was it called? It was like Chernobyl Diaries?
No.
What am I thinking
I'm not sure.
of? No.
I don't think I know this
I
one.
have no idea.
No, I'm lost.
Sorry for Whippy Kid.
Oh no.
I just don't think I've seen this movie, actually.
Oh, this
Okay,
movie was
should I
so
just go out
good.
and say it?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go for it.
Chronicle.
That's what it was.
Oh, I've never seen
I
Chronicle.
got C and C messed up.
Honestly, Tony, I really recommend. It's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
It's
watch that
so
one.
good. Oh,
Oh,
the scene
okay.
in the mall with the little girl is the funniest thing.
Oh
The
god, that
powers.
was hilarious.
They do get powers in that movie.
Yeah, they do.
Yep. I'm having cold one with the boys. It's a vanilla Coke.
A what?
A vanilla Coke.
Okay, alright. So there's a battle going on.
Batman
A
vs Superman.
battle.
No. And in the battle, there's two sides, right? There are the people who everyone calls the good guys, and then there are people who everyone calls the bad guys. But
Is
not
this,
not
World
one.
War II?
One side is what?
Sorry.
What?
But technically, not either one side is really correct about anything, right? In this particular installment, there are a bunch of copies, bunch of replicas being made to
Star
be
Wars.
used in the battle.
Oh my god, this is Pokemon the first movie.
There we go.
Oh
What?
my god.
It's not. It's not Pokemon.
Oh, it sounded like it
Star
though.
Wars, wasn't it?
What was it? Someone get it
I'm
right, or-
looking for specifics.
Star Wars,
The Clone Wars, or whatever the fuck.
No,
There we
not
go.
that one.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Pokemon the first movie for a second.
I mean, that would have thrown us off because you sound like he was describing Star Wars.
It got to me, Pokemon the first movie just popped in my head. And I can't describe that one. Damn it.
They made clones for a
Oh,
war
can-
in the first Pokemon?
Yeah, the clone Pokemon.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they
What?
Mewtwo cloned Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the craziest guess in the world.
I missed out a lot then, yeah.
Like, I was clearly wrong, but like... Oh, duh, what? Of course it's Star Wars.
Can we do a round two as
I
well?
like,
Yeah.
I'd like to go of course
later.
it's Star Wars.
Yeah, like, if you have another one, you can go, or whoever has one,
Okay.
you can just go again.
Okay, I think motherfucker.
Oh, League of Legends!
Yes.
My favorite movie.
Sorry, that one just slipped. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so pissed. This is like the second time I died. This is gay. Yeah, League of Legends. You're right.
See, there we go. I'm nuts.
I was in the moment. I'm
Completely
sorry.
correct.
Alright, now I'm trying to come up with movies that maybe aren't the most obvious thing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of too. It was like, man, what obscure movies can I pull out that'll get these guys?
Okay,
Okay,
you go, Sky. It's fine.
okay. This one should be obvious. Alright. So, girl, Iron Man, Mufasa, and a couple of other dudes stumble upon in this old country area looking for one person in order for this girl.
You're Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, it's Wizard of Oz.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Mufasa.
Yeah. I was like, I know it's a Wizard of Oz. I want to see if anyone else knows it's a Wizard of Oz. Oh man, I like that. That's great.
That's really good.
Because he can't say the cowardly lion. He can't say the scarecrow.
Fox Iron Man.
Some girl.
I was like,
Some
what
girl.
kind of movie is this?
She has this like little furry creature with her too. They're not in Oregon anymore, I think. Can't say Kansas because we give it away.
Oregon.
Yeah. We're not in Oregon anymore. Well, you're never in fucking Oregon.
They're not in Arkansas without Nar.
Yeah.
We're not in Oregon anymore, Oddot.
Alright, so... There's... can I describe a scene instead?
Oh, I'd love that.
Alright, so basically, there's this bus. It turns around a corner and it blows up.
Speed.
No.
Shit.
Magic School Bus?
Does it help that Jacob screamed? Because I leaned over to Jacob in the movie theater and said the bus is gonna blow up, and then it did.
Oh my god, I remember you telling this story,
Yes!
but I can't remember the movie.
Okay, so the movie is about a bunch of highly trained individuals sent on a mission overseas to take out a threat. This story may be based on a real event.
Nicolas Cage.
No. God, no.
That was close.
Nicolas Cage, what?
Nicolas Cage is an actor, first of all. Like,
Yeah, first of all, we're describing movies,
Yeah.
not
They're
actors.
yeah, let's see. They might, be a team. And, they might like the number 7. They might call themselves SEAL Team 7. Does anyone know?
Is it 6?
Is it SEAL Team 6?
Yeah. Because I'm trying not to say any real
They
clues. here.
like the number 7.
it's close to
But
7.
it might even be SEAL Team 7.
Yeah, because if I say SEAL Team 6... So, no one's guessed the movie yet, so... No? No one knows the movie?
I have no clue.
That's...
Speed.
Oh! The movie where people go overseas and kill Osama bin Laden?
Yeah, that one.
No one knows
SEAL
the
Team 6.
name of this movie.
I know the event.
Oh man, no, I honestly don't
It's
remember
called
the-
Zero Dark 30, guys.
Oh, there we go.
David.
I mostly only said it because of I've told the story in the podcast before, where I went to it with Jacob and Jacob's dad, and I just lean over to Jacob and say, "That bus is gonna blow up," and then we both look back at the screen and it blows up, and Jacob like jumps in his chair. And then it was a running joke throughout the rest of the movie to guess what else blows up, and I was right quite often. I was pretty solid on that.
That suicide vest is gonna blow up.
Oh man, what a surprise.
There were monkeys, and I said the monkeys were gonna blow up, and they didn't. I was a little disappointed.
I'm sort of happy. No, monkeys are cute.
They're adorable, but it would have been kind of funny if they disappeared for no reason. Suicide monkeys. It's a undercover operation. What else?
Alright.
Do you got one, Nathan? Or?
I've got one. I think,
Okay.
there's a guy, alright, he's an inventor. He tries to invent, but no one thinks he can. No one thinks he's got what it takes to be an inventor. He's like, I want to be an inventor, everyone just laughs in his face.
I'm probably wrong. I'm gonna take a guess early and say it's like Meet the Robinsons.
It's not Meet the Robinsons. That's a good guess, though.
Okay.
I like that guess, that's ambitious.
Yeah. Alright, continue.
Okay. So yeah, he goes out throughout most of the movie trying to invent. He has a couple of creations that he's already made that he has to keep private from people because they didn't come out perfectly, and people would just laugh at him a little bit more if they had seen the creations that he had made. He spends
Pinocchio!
no
Oh.
Oh, this is Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
no.
Ah,
It also would have
That's
fit
a
this
good
so
guess
far.
too, though.
Yeah.
You guys are like picking up movies that I didn't think about, but definitely that makes sense. But yeah, he goes through the more earlier parts of the movie, helping out another inventor and doing like little menial tasks for them, like flipping switches and stuff
Is
like
this
that.
called was it called Robot? Or Robots?
No.
No. This is a different movie again.
Yep, different movie.
This sounds
okay.
exactly like that movie.
Eventually, the main character meets a girl, and the girl tells him to follow his dreams and says, why can't he be an inventor? What's stopping him, you know? And she helps him to discover his dream. And there's this big inventing, like, battle royale thing where you invent stuff and then you like duke it out. The inventions duke it out. And so he's trying to like partake in that. What?
No,
No.
I'm just fucking around.
And so eventually, somewhere down the line, the girl gets kidnapped and brainwashed, and she gets used in the fight actually as an invention because she's been brainwashed.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
And no,
Oh.
I think you guys might not have seen this movie.
nope,
I think this might be.
no idea what you're
I'm
talking
just
about.
bullshitting.
Okay.
Is it
I
Robots?
think
Big
this might
Hero
be a
6.
different time period.
Is Hugh Jackman in this movie?
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
It's an animated movie.
Oh, it's I wasn't even picturing animated.
Yeah.
What's that one about the robot that's called Chappie or something? That's not it, right?
No, it's not Chappie.
I've never seen Chappie, so I was just throwing that out there.
Chappie is kind of funny. Like a bunch of my friends made fun of Chappie, like Carrot,
Yeah.
and I was like, man, this movie's gonna be like just ridiculous. And I thought it was kind of funny, but it was genuinely just kind of like a good movie,
Okay.
like a nice little sci-fi.
I'll have to watch it because I think Mark, you've seen it, right?
I have no idea. What?
Chappie?
Wait, which
Chappie?
Yeah, I love Chappie.
Yeah. Okay. Because I think you're the one who told me about it, and I still
Okay.
haven't seen it.
I'm running out of fuel, and I don't think any of you have seen
No,
this
I don't think
movie,
so.
It's Igor.
Oh. No.
Nani?
That's
It's
an
animated?
that's an old movie. That's
Yeah, I
a
don't
really
know
old
that
movie.
one, to be honest.
At least I'm pretty sure it's old, right?
I don't know. I've got the copy of it somewhere.
Is it VHS?
No,
Okay.
disc.
Okay, so there's this dentist, and he finds himself on this island, and he is away from everyone else, and kind of has to figure out things for his own on the island. He eventually becomes good friends with an inanimate object.
Castaway.
Yeah,
Castaway, yeah.
there he is. Yep.
really like Forrest Gump, don't you?
Wilson.
Or Tom Hanks.
Yeah, Tom Hanks. Yeah.
Wait.
It's just easy to describe Tom Hanks movies.
That's right.
What are some other good movies? There's a lot of good movies, right? And like someone says, "Think of this movie," then it takes 12
Thanks,
years.
babe.
You're welcome.
What's a good movie to try to describe? Because I'm also trying to come up with movies that other people here have definitely seen. I have one, but other people probably seen this because I think people here recommended it to me at one point. All right, so I'm just gonna skip to like a random part of it. I'm not describe. No, I'll describe it. All right, so this girl and her parents go on like a mini little trip, and the parents they eat a little too much, you know. So the girl goes on her own for a little bit, and ends up in a really cool place But she kind of has to like hold her breath sometimes, you know, for some weird reasons. You never know why. Well, you know why, but I'm not telling you why. At one point, she sees this cool-looking guy outside. It's hard to tell what his face is, though. And she lets him in. And he also eats a lot.
I know it, but I just want you to keep going.
We used to say it.
Is it cloudy with the chance of...
No.
Okay, no, sorry.
No, it's Spirited Away.
Yeah, there it
That's
is.
the only one.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
Spirited Away.
I only know that one.
Yeah.
Is that an anime?
That's an anime.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Dan.
Studio
Oh,
Ghibli
okay.
movie.
Oh. Yeah, that was a really cute movie.
Yeah, this is great. And so I'm like, I know Mark and Rachel for sure know this one. Or at least have seen it. Because you guys
I
had
got
the
one.
No Face.
Yeah, I love that
It's
movie.
kind of hard to tell what his face is like.
You know, this is really cool stranger. She gives him a bath, you know?
Yeah, he also gets really fat too.
I have one, but I don't know if anyone's seen it, because it's kind
Try
of
it.
a, like... Okay, so there's these two friends, and they grew up together, and they always have lots of fun, but they were so young that they didn't, like, as kids, they don't know their differences.
Fox and the Hound.
Oh, okay. I was going to get to the part where, like, the dad wants to kill him, but yeah, Fox and the Hound.
Wait, is it actually Fox and the Hound?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's great. Fox and the Hound was an amazing movie. I just wasn't ready to guess Fox and the Hound yet.
Oh, I was.
Yeah, man, you're right there, dude.
Good job.
Alright, so a father has to go on an adventure and with his dim-witted sidekick to go across the sea to go find his son.
I know, Toy Story!
Yeah,
Toy Story 2!
It's actually Toy Story 3 Rise of the Machines. Everyone knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's Finding Nemo.
Nemo, yep.
I should have said across the pond instead. Just throw people off.
Oh, I have one.
Pond.
Alright, let's see it.
So there's this guy, and he lives with like in his little civilization, and he doesn't feel like he fits in, right? So he decides to run away, and then he meets these circus people, and then he joins the circus.
Is this
But
Bug's
then
Life?
he realizes, yeah,
It's such a great movie too.
yeah.
You name really good movies, Rachel.
I'm trying to, because I only know anime movies. To be honest.
No, I mean a lot of the famous animated movies are really good.
Yeah, it's all Pixar and Disney, and that's all I know.
Can't blame you. These are some great movies here. Let's see. Trying to think of a movie. Could I do Space Jam again?
Go ahead. You can try.
Is it Space Jam?
Oh, damn, you got it. I didn't even start yet. Nathan just reading my mind. This is genius. See, like, there's movies I keep thinking of, but I'm almost certain that I may have been the only one to see it. Should I try it anyway?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's half the fun.
Okay. I don't know if any of you have seen it, but oh well, it was a famous movie at one point. So there's this guy who has like a little bit of a curse on him, and he'll have feelings for a girl. He will sleep with said girl or just date them for a little bit, and then things that won't work out. And that girl, the next person they're with, is the love of their life, and they get married. Every single time. That's the entire concept of the movie. So if you don't know the movie,
50
Jeff,
First Dates.
it's called Shallow Hal.
Nope, never heard
Yep.
of it.
It's Dane Cook. It's a Dane Cook movie. Dane Cook and Jack Black.
Oh. Wow. Powerhouses.
Yeah, it was a good movie. Jessica Alba's in it too, I believe.
Oh.
Nice.
Mark's laughing. Does that mean Mark has one? And it's stupid.
No.
Oh, go ahead, Mark.
It's in League.
Go ahead.
Is it League?
It's League.
I did it.
How'd you know?
Nice job. Nice job, Tony.
Proud of me. I am.
I am always proud of you.
Good. I'm proud of me.
Alrighty, I've got one.
Alright, let's hear it.
So there's a man who lives in Virginia. Actually, that's something I didn't realize until I watched this movie recently. There's a man in Virginia. He's moved to Washington with his family, his wife, and his 3 kids, because he got appointed as a government official. He won the race. He's not president, but he's some sort of elected government official. And as his days in his new life start to progress, he is met is a word, met by some furry little friends and some less furry little friends that start piling up into his car and flying in through his windows, and they're generally in pairs of 2. And eventually, this otherworldly... No. This otherworldly black man starts talking
Is
to
this
him.
Evan Almighty?
Yeah,
It's Evan Almighty.
Yeah. Because I'm like, this isn't Bruce Almighty. Yeah, it's Evan Almighty. Because I'm like, it's like, I'm like, I feel like it is, because pairs of 2, Evan Almighty was Steve Carell, and it was basically it was Noah's Ark. Like, you were right, Mark, with that.
Mhm.
And Morgan Freeman's God.
Yep. God, what a controversy that was when it first came out.
I mean, if there's a man who has the voice of God, it's Morgan Freeman. Come on. Like, I'd be so satisfied to know that Morgan Freeman was actually God. That'd be the greatest. I feel like people that were devout, like, atheists, would be like, Morgan Freeman's God? Really? Fuck it, sure, I'm in.
Bruce Almighty too, right?
What?
You and Bruce Almighty too, Morgan Freeman. Right?
Yeah, well, they're sequels. Like, one is, it's the same
Oh, they
universe
are?
and everything, yeah.
I had no idea. Okay.
Yeah, Bruce Almighty was with Jim Carrey. And Steve Carell actually was in Bruce Almighty as a weatherman.
Oh, that's right. Holy
Yeah.
shit, I need to watch that.
Yeah, that part. That's Steve Carell. And that's a good one. I like that. Let's see. I keep coming up with the most obscure movies now, and it's just not working. It's like, come on, I gotta cut. There's not another movie that I can think of that's like sort of famous. This one might be a little too old. That's a major hint then. Okay, I'll give you that major hint. It's an old movie. Alright, so this dude, he owns a bar. And basically there's a person from his past walks in. And he is like, damn, really? Like, right now, out of any gin joint in the world, she walks into mine. You know, they talk again, and a bunch of things happen, and this is one of the most famous movies of all time, people.
Oh. Mean Girls?
I want to go out on a limb and say Casablanca.
It's Casablanca, yeah.
I was thinking, I'm like, I've never seen Casablanca, so I
You
really...
haven't seen
I
Casablanca.
haven't either.
No, never.
I was
Me
just like,
neither.
Alright, this is...
Haven't.
Tony always talks about
Tony,
Casablanca.
when did you see Casablanca?
5, 6, 7 years ago, somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because I'm like, if you say, oh, in my film appreciation class, I would have been like, well, there you go!
Yeah, no, I've gone and watched, like, some famous movies like that, just because it sort of should, you know?
Fair enough.
Casablanca is regarded as one of the best movies of all time. It's like, watching The Shawshank Redemption. It's like, you gotta watch it at least once.
Fair enough.
Have you not seen Shawshank Redemption either?
I have seen Shawshank Redemption.
Thank God.
Don't worry.
The rest of you haven't said anything, though.
I will be right back. I'm just getting something to drink.
Okay.
Okay, I'll
watch it
stay
Gone
here.
for
Is
2
that right?
hours.
Sky, have you seen the Shawshank Redemption?
I'm sure I have like a while ago.
Okay. So you're lying to me. Got it.
No.
Nah, I'm fucking with you, Sky.
Yeah, I'm sure I watched it while I was getting my wisdom teeth taken out.
Yeah, it's a little loopy, man. I don't remember it. Yeah. No, there's just a lot of good movies, man. Oh, I got one. Well, Mark's not here. It's a horrible fucking movie. The guy, he's the worst actor of all time.
The Room.
Yeah, it's The Room. Yeah, I was gonna start quoting. It's The Room. It was legitimately The Room. Is what I was
did
talking
not
about.
do it.
Yeah.
I did not.
You're
Actually,
tearing me apart, Lisa.
Oh God, why did I come back to this?
Oh, that was the movie I just
trailer.
did. I described The
The
Room while you
trailer.
weren't here. Because I knew if I said, "Oh, hi, Mark," you would be like, "It's The Room."
I'm so thankful that you didn't do it when
That's
I was
why I wait. You left, and I'm like, "This is the perfect time."
And he
It was
shoots
the-
himself, and she is his princess.
Alright, so there's this movie that they made about the worst movie of all time.
Disaster.
Yeah.
I love the trailer for that
It's
when
so
they're
great.
doing the
Truthfully,
scene where he's on the roof.
I kind of want to see that.
I do too. I haven't
As a-
and I really
Yeah,
want to.
well,
Can we-
Disaster Artist.
If we didn't see it with Eric, I never would have watched The Room, but I will watch this.
Sounds good. I will
You
watch the
guys come
disaster.
pick me up and watch the Disaster Artist.
Let's do it.
Do you want Kindred?
Thanks, guys.
Not really.
You don't want Kindred?
I mean, I have a reroll.
I have a reroll too.
Okay.
I'll reroll for you.
Alright.
That's okay. I can reroll, guys, if you
Oh,
want.
shit.
Yeah, well, I can roll
Guess
too.
what you're
It's
doing,
it's a 2. That doesn't help.
Oh, darn.
Anyways, Rachel,
What is that with the strength bonus?
Nani?
I think we're gonna move on. Does anyone have another movie they want to do? By the way, we got to The Room, so
No, we shouldn't do that.
We hit rock bottom.
yeah. Mark, you said no,
I've
right?
hit rock bottom. No.
Okay. All right, Rachel, number 1 through 20.
Can I just guess a number?
That's why I was asking you. Yeah.
But I don't have. Okay. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, duh. Oh.
You don't have a dice. That's Rachel. That's why I asked
I
you.
want 10.
10.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, this is a fun topic. We've talked about something similar to it on the podcast, but we didn't spend a lot of time on it. All right. So hypothetically speaking, you are standing in the middle of a basketball field, and you're surrounded by 7-year-olds. How many 7-year-olds could you fight at a time at once? Like, how many 7-year-olds would it take to like overwhelm you, and it'd be too much?
Okay. Well, 7-year-olds are bigger than me.
Wait,
so-
you said, like, within a certain area? Or just...
They're like surrounding you, and then like a whistle will go, and they're gonna full attack you.
Run like a bitch.
I'd say, like, 30 from personal experience.
Okay. Rachel, how many are
What
you
kind of kids
saying?
have you been
Wait,
fighting?
personal experience, Mark.
He was a camp counselor.
I was.
Oh.
And we didn't, like,
Okay.
fight, but they'd, like, try to chase me down and tackle me. And I realized it's very good to turn each of those tackles into a one-on-one, like...
Fling.
No, like, I wouldn't, like, hurt them, but, like, I would just, like, push them out of the way. But I'm realizing if it were the case that I have to fight them, one by one, I could just punch them in the face.
Yeah, okay.
And
No,
those were 11-year-olds, so I could probably handle, like, you know, maybe 15, 20 more, like, you know, 7-year-olds.
alright, so how many are you going with then, Mark?
I'll say, like, 40.
Yeah,
40 or 50.
40, okay. Rachel, how many 7-year-olds could you take? Like 1.5?
At least give me 2.
Okay, 2, yeah.
I'll do 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
if
think
they
I
stand
can-
on each other's shoulders.
And then they'd be like a good head taller than you, yeah. Okay. Hey, Scott, how
I
many...
like how it took I like how it took everyone a second to, like, realize I said from personal
Yeah,
experience.
no, I got it immediately. That's why when they asked, I'm like, he was a camp counselor, guys. Like,
Yeah, but there's, like, a good, like, 4 or 5 second pause before they were like, wait, what?
For me, I was like, when did you beat up children? Or are you referring them as
What is this
me?
in your past? You don't remember this? The first date?
Because I would tried tackling Mark in like the snow one day, and I just fall flat on my face in the snow.
And now imagine Mark going like ham against 7-year-olds.
No, literally, like, if I could just get an opening, all I can just do is just, like, turn it into one-on-one fights and just keep, like, you know...
Oh my god, we're fucked.
Alright, Sky.
Yeah.
How many 7-year-olds could you take?
I would give it 3 or 4.
Only 4?
I don't like
Really?
I don't like hurting kids. First of all.
Nah,
Alright.
kids are disgusting.
Okay, so you're fighting for your life, Sky.
What kind of weird sauce shit is this? This guy brings in 7-year-olds to beat me up?
I'm sure it's a saw.
Best ones are.
It's
Okay, alright. I mean, the only move I can think I could do is like this whirlwind or helicopter move where I just keep, you know, keep spinning, hoping they won't get on me.
Damn it, Scott.
Just 'cause these things,
Helicopter.
Alright, so you're going with 4?
yeah, I mean, these things will bite you, man. Like, shit.
So you're going with 4,
I'm gonna
Sky.
get rabies.
Alright, final number is 4?
4. I'll go
Okay.
4.
Alright, Nathan, how many 7-year-olds?
Alright. So, I'm a pretty tall guy. I think we all know
Yeah.
that. Yeah, pretty long legs.
Yeah,
I think we all know
yeah.
that. So
Do
I'm
we?
thinking I could take... Well,
You do now.
Okay.
yeah, it's implied knowledge, where I give you the knowledge and you
It's
now
accepted,
have it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Alright. I think I could take on a lot of kids, right? Because you just like what Sky was saying, like the helicopter maneuver, except like I'm upside down on my head and I'm like just spinning and my legs are just like
He's like, we're kicking like 20 kids at a time.
yeah, exactly. But I can only do that for so long, you know. So like I don't know, probably close to Mark's number, like 50, I would say.
Yeah, for me, I'm easily going 50. Like, I could take, like, 50, for sure. I'm pretty confident.
Guys are underestimating these 7-year-olds.
I don't
man.
think I'm underestimating
Yo,
7-year-olds.
personal experience? No, I'm not.
Totally.
Because you gotta realize, 7-year-olds still aren't that big. And after you... Okay, so basically, what you got... The main thing you gotta do is pick one as an example and really go in on him. And then you put the fear into all their hearts, and it makes it easier to beat the shit out of the rest of them. So I think 50 is a fair number. I would like to know my maximum. Like, I would love to be put in this scenario and just see how many I can beat up. But, like, it's just a guess, you know? I'd say 50. I think... Sky, I think you do more than 4.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
But does he want to do more than 4?
No.
Good kids. These are good.
Alright,
Rabies
Sky,
already
all of
kids.
them are child murderers. And they're coming for you next.
Well, it's within their, age range, so I guess it's okay.
No, they're not killing other kids, they kill full-grown adults, Sky.
Oh, I see.
Like,
I see.
they kill people named Akash.
I mean, can you blame them? It's a retarded name.
Yeah, no, alright,
He's not
it's
wrong.
fine. Just gonna let that one
You're
go.
trying to give him outs, and he just keeps digging them deep.
He's like, I can only take 4. It's like, Sky.
It's like, nope, I'm fine down here.
I like
I
the
have
hole.
accepted this.
It is warm. And I like the dirt. I like the way it feels against my skin. Alright. Yeah, so I think, and Rachel, I think you take more than 2. To be honest.
You know, I was just thinking about how I babysit. Yeah, I probably can.
Yeah,
How do you babysit?
This gets concerned, like...
He says he wants to play basketball. I play basketball
With him?
with him.
He's the ball.
Like how I was the ball. Not fun memories. It was very traumatic, right? Lockers were tight, dark, smelly.
Did you actually get put in the locker?
I did get into a locker.
Oh.
It was a bitch.
What,
Wow.
did they actually put you in it, or was it like type of thing like, Rachel, you're small enough to fit in there, can you?
No, they put me in a locker.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
okay. It was like grade
I thought-
school.
Wow, I really thought like that was
That
just,
only
like,
happens
one of
in
those. Yeah, it's one of those things where like everyone knows that it's like
They're
a
like, it's a
thing,
movie
but
thing,
it
right?
doesn't actually happen to anybody. Wow, that's crazy. But now I know a real life person who's
What's
been
going on, Toyota?
just slammed into a locker.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
me.
fucking- I don't know if anyone, like, at my high school at least, was, like, put into a locker, and it wasn't, like, a thing where, like, yeah, let me see if I could fit in here. So we had some small kids, and I think they went to lockers, but they were like, no, I want to know if I can fit in this locker, close it.
Mhm.
They need to
They were
find
just-
out.
Yeah. So it's like, Toyota is wondering what he tuned into. I think there's a little bit of a delay, so he probably is still in the 7-year-old fighting section.
Oh no.
Well,
This test of strength, Toyota.
Hydra's
So,
recruiting to fight a bunch of 7-year-olds.
strike number 1 for the channel, I'm afraid.
You know, look.
We're going to get reported.
Hey, I mean, if we get reported, it's only by people who can't take more 7-year-olds than I can.
Oh, more Quadra. What are you doing?
Rachel.
Arming minions.
If you report this video, you are admitting that I can beat up more 7-year-olds than you can.
So
I
no one's
invite you.
challenging you.
I don't know. This is like a common thing that's thrown around then, though. More common than you'd think. Like, it's just like a debate, like, how many of this age could you take in a fight?
Mhm.
Like, it's... Once it gets to, like, I'm gonna say, like, 13, that's when you can't do, like, insane numbers anymore. Because there's some 13-year-olds that are over 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
So, you might take one, then. You know?
And cry a little bit. Then you try again. Cry some more.
We're not talking about you playing Kingdom Hearts right now. We're talking about a hypothetical scenario.
Nothing wrong with me losing Kingdom Hearts, okay?
Good time. Good time. Alright, we're gonna move on from the,
Are we?
Oh, Toyota says this is tame compared to his podcast sometimes. Toyota, if only you knew, this is not nearly as bad as we get. This is scratching the surface.
I hate that that's like the go-to like line, right? It's like someone calls you tame, and then you rebuttal with "we haven't even scratched the surface" or something like that. It makes me as bad as it is, because like I love you, Tony, but it just made me cringe.
Yeah, okay, no, I got you. No, it's a bit cringy. No, good call out though. I like when people put me in place. You know, it's good.
No, but it's
Wanna
alright,
keep you
it's
around.
alright. We all have our, I suppose, experiences. You know, whatever happened, Toyota's thing happened, and you've had people on the podcast while showering.
I've
So,
had
it's
I've had a
I
man.
will admit, this was a pretty tame segment compared to some of the
Yeah.
stuff that we have done.
I said it
But-
in a really bad way, like a nerdy way. But yeah, no, we've had some worse things, for sure. In the showering thing's not even bad. It's just funny. It's just like, Scott, what are you doing? I can't hear you. I'm showering. It's like, oh my god, he's in the shower with us right now. He just left the because Sky would come on his tablet a lot. That's when we were in Skype still, though. Right? Yeah.
Good times.
He,
Real good.
yeah, he'd be laying in bed on his tablet.
Oh, that's another. Yeah, I've done that before.
I'm pretty sure you did at some point.
I don't think I've driven him on the podcast yet. I should do that.
No.
Driving podcast. It's the same. Kids, don't podcast and drive, okay? It's very dangerous.
Oh my god, that would be awful.
Yeah.
What would I tell an officer if I got into a crash?
I was on background noise. Subscribe to HydroxideAnt's YouTube channel at youtube.com/HydroxideAnt. Follow him on Twitch as well. Same name. That's what you said.
Yeah.
I got you covered, Sky. And any situation in life, if you're stuck, just shout out my stuff.
Would you bail me out of jail if it came to that?
How much would the bail be?
Well, it depends on the crime. I'd say
What did you do?
drove while being on a podcast.
Oh, yeah, I'd bail you out.
I was driving and I was on my phone.
Oh, so, like, it's something that you won't go to jail for? Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll bail you out. Of your car? Like, I just help you get to your house because you're like, a little shooken because you're, like, upset. There should be, like, for, like, Boy Scouts, an assist in the sky badge. You just help
It's one of
Sky
the
do
harder things
things.
to do as well. Yeah.
I think that's a good idea, right? Anyone else? No?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with
The
that.
real test for being an Eagle Scout. And you help this fat Indian boy.
You mean this beautiful, majestic man?
Yeah, that you
Yeah,
cheated
sure.
on.
Yes,
I
exactly.
don't know what you're talking about.
Got you, Sky.
Look, Sky knew it was a casual thing. That we had 2 children with. Casual.
Casual.
Look, the children are losers anyway. No, actually, one of them's a really nice kid. And then there's Chance.
There's nothing wrong with Chance.
Okay, come on. You couldn't even say that without laughing, I bet. Like, you're... Let's be honest here. The love Chance, one of my favorite people. But to suggest there's nothing wrong with him
Nothing.
is a lie. A dirty, dirty lie. I'm not sure. What were we just talking about? Because Toyota said I bet I would have 3 of those.
3 of those.
Yeah. Were we talking about something in like a quantity? I thought we were just talking about bailing Sky out of his car before this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I have
Yeah,
no recollection.
Yeah, Toyota, I'm not sure what you're referring to, my guy. Feel free to let me know, though.
Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe on the video to let us know.
Yeah, exactly. Do all that jazz, you know, have a good time. Hey, Sky.
Yeah.
If you could pick a number 1 through 20,
Yeah.
what would it be?
Yeah. 14.
Alright, yeah, okay. So, if you could have one fictional character as a friend in real life, who would it be?
Huh.
It could be a fictional character from anything. Toyota was talking about assistant Sky badges.
Oh,
Oh.
that actually makes a lot of sense. That's kind of funny. I like that.
Yeah. No, it makes sense why he said he would have 3 of them. Anyways, yeah, a fictional character as a friend in real life, who would it be? Could be from anything. Could be from a book series. Could be from a video game. Could be from a movie, TV show. All of them.
You're not gonna pick Commander Shepard, are you?
Look, I don't judge what you do with your weekends.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool, because it could be literally anybody. Ah, that's a good one.
Yeah. You know, alright, I'm not gonna pick Commander Shepard. How about that? Because I believe I'm Commander Shepard.
Fair enough.
I'm
Commander
gonna
Shepard, and this is my favorite podcast on the
YouTube.
on the Citadel.
Yeah. Make sure we listen to it on the Citadel. But I need Garrus to exist.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna pick Garrus.
That's a good choice.
Yeah, I think Garrus existing would be really cool.
I'm gonna pick Rex, and we'll just have Garrus and
Just wanna
Rex
hang out
and we'll be
together?
good buds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm down. That sounds like a great time.
Let me some Erd, not Rex.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Anyone else got fictional characters they want to be friends with?
Huh.
It's a tough choice.
That is a tough choice. Fictional characters I want to be friends with.
Yeah, you can pick one fictional character you can be friends with in real life. I picked Garrus from Mass Effect.
I mean, obviously.
And Nathan picked Rex.
Or not Rex.
And
Oh my god. Okay, so first I was thinking of like what I actually wanted, and I was thinking of one that you guys would actually possibly get. So Tony, you played Shadow of Mordor, right?
yes.
You remember Ratbag?
Yes.
I would take Ratbag any day.
That's funny. I like it.
That'd be pretty funny.
Yeah, that'd be a good time. Rachel. Fictional character.
Okay, so Mark and I recently watched Naruto.
Okay.
And I want Sasuke because I think I can turn him back to good.
You were actually
Rachel.
Okay, Sakura, listen. Toyota picked Liara, but he actually described it as that blue chick that has tentacle hair from Mass Effect. So I'm assuming Liara.
Well, there's a couple of those. There's Samara too.
Samara too, but Samara could be oh my god, I forget her name. She's Omega. What's her name?
Oh, Arya.
Arya, yeah. But I feel like Toyota would be talking about Liara.
Probably Liara.
Yeah. Dr. Tisoni. Alright, so you're going with Sasuke there, Sakura. Okay.
Man, I was waiting for a cool character like Shikamaru.
Oh yeah, if you said Shikamaru, I would disrespect you as a human being.
Like Brock Lee would have been pretty cool too.
Bushy
Maybe
brows.
Neji.
Yo, Gara would be pretty cool.
Gara
Gara
would be pretty
super
dope, yeah.
cool. Oh,
Oh my god, no,
dude,
can I change
Kankuro.
my answer?
Sure.
Kakashi, Iruka.
No,
anyone
I
like that.
want Kakashi's dog, that pug.
Oh god,
That's
the
good.
little pug.
That's actually a great answer. I accept.
Yeah, it's a
Right,
talking dog.
because he has so many connections with other dogs.
Oh my god, I'm changing my answer to Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Oh my god, I might hate you for
No,
that.
I'm not gonna take. I'm keeping Garrus, but like that'd be great.
wait, it's Clifford
Oh,
the
cute
Big Grey
skin.
Dog.
Big Clifford the Big Gray Dog, I love you. Why don't you call me Red? I'm colorblind, you fuck.
Wait, but so's Clifford.
But then Clifford's like, me too, bro.
Dogs can
Yeah, you guys
see
are
Oh,
red.
really
nice
best friends.
dog. You can't see color.
You'd be completely okay with you calling him Clifford the Big
Dogs see
Gray
red.
Dog. Fuck.
What the
Okay.
different
Yeah,
breeds
I
see
forgot they
different
see
colors.
more
Kirby.
colors than you, Tony.
Yeah, dogs see more colors than I do, you guys. You gotta realize this. So we get each other. It's like a real understanding. Sometimes they are pointing colors out, and even I'm just like, look, you're being very insensitive right now. And so Sky, this leaves you as the only person who has not picked a fictional character
I don't know.
to be friends with.
I'm thinking of shows from my childhood,
Yeah.
and all I can think is like characters from Avatar,
Those would work,
so, like
dude.
Sokka, Aang, and all those. Yeah, I would go with Sokka.
All right, yeah, Sokka would be pretty
Yeah.
cool. Yeah,
I'm glad
Doc
you
is
didn't
pretty-
say Katara.
yeah. I
No,
would have
she's-
said that you're an idiot because you picked the worst character in the
Pretty
show.
sure, yeah, we discussed why Katara is like one of the worst characters ever.
Oh yeah, honestly, because I was talking to someone while I was watching it, and they were like, "There's no bad characters," and I'm like, "You're lying. Katara is on the show."
Yeah. Katara is not the greatest.
Nah, like almost every other character is a
Aang
great
should have
character.
married Toph. I mean, come on.
That would have been
Or
that
Sokka
would have been
should have
great.
married
I would have
Toph.
been completely fine
Either
with that.
one.
Honestly, Katara is like worse than Cabbage Man. Like, I
Cat,
would
at
take
least you
Cabbage
feel
would
bad
take
for
Cabbage
Cabbage Man.
I mean,
Like you feel something towards Cabbage Man.
Man. Yeah. Like, it's like comic relief, but you also feel for the guy. Katara, it's just like, well, you cause your own problems, and then like just chicken out and have Aang solve them for you. And you're like the pseudo love interest. He kind of likes you, but kind of not also.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. Katara is just the weakest character in the show by far. So many other good characters, though.
She was a little bit better in Korra.
Yeah, I never watched Korra, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the thing. She was better in Korra.
Yeah, she was better in Korra in like 1 season than she was in 4 seasons of the original.
Nani?
Well then, so she's still a shit character in Avatar then.
Yes.
Also, like the first 2 seasons of Korra are not like bad, I would say. But like
Okay.
after that, it kind of gets a little rampant.
Okay, I kind of agree with that.
I know, I think Ryan really likes Korra. Like,
Oh, Ryan loves Korra.
yeah.
Ooh, okay. That's a good thing to know. I won't talk shit about it.
Around Ryan.
Around Ryan.
Yeah. Other than that,
I'm not too fond
he's
with
solid.
I kind of agree. I kind of like the first one, but then like the whole spirit world and then the whole lesbian bullshit and the whole boy drama.
I loved how much they did with the spirit world, because that was something we didn't get to see very much of in the first one.
Yeah.
That's
And the
also
spirit
true.
world was so cool, but the lesbian garbage was pretty dumb.
I feel like the spirit world is for me. I think it should be like, you know, something that we don't know because only the Avatar knows that.
That would be pretty cool.
We shouldn't know any of it. But I kind of agree. Like, they did put a lot of spirit world in that. I wish they didn't treat it as it's like, oh, it's a big blobby monster and Korra has to talk to it. Like,
Yeah.
Because we got some, like, a very cool glance of, like, just a few of the creatures from the original, like that weird centipede thing that steals faces if you show emotion.
right.
That was really cool. And then it shows a bunch of kind of... I will admit some of the creatures that they showed in Korra were, like, a little bland. And they were just kind of like, oh, look at the zany creatures in the spirit world.
Okay, so on the whole dog color thing, Toyota claims that dogs can see violet, indigo, blue, and yellow, which still leaves dogs seeing more colors than I can.
It's still more.
So that's even
I
more
thought it
than
depended, like, on the breed of dog.
it might. That would make a lot of sense, to be completely honest. I'm gonna go ask my dogs what colors they say.
Okay.
I'll report back. Nathan, do the same.
Aren't they all, like, the same breed?
Yeah.
Hey, they're all different people.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess they'll
personalities.
either prove or disprove,
Yeah,
maybe.
one of them might be lying, so you have to get confirmation.
It's Katie.
Katie's the one that's gonna lie to me, yes.
It's like one of them's probably gonna lie. It's Katie, isn't
Yeah,
it?
no, Jack will tell the truth.
Oh, it's cute.
I like the way you spelled that, Toyota. It's I want to say it's close. So Toyota asked, did Rachel just say Noni? I think he means Nani.
Nani?
You spelled it Nonie. It's close.
There's a funny story about Nani, actually.
It might be Nani, just for future reference.
I was playing League yesterday with some friends. We had a full 5 stack. And one of them is kind of like Toxic Flame Int, right? That's their kind of shtick.
Okay.
They've toned back on it, right? They're more of just like the Toxic Flame, less of the Int. And whenever a play would happen, whether like they made a good play or the enemy made a good play or he just like inted, he would type in all chat Nani with like a bunch of question marks and exclamation points. And one of the enemies was so confused because we had a Nami on our team. And he was like, why do you keep saying Nani? Her name is Nami.
Get it right.
He doesn't get it.
Poor guy, he didn't understand the Japanese meme.
Yeah. It's just one of those things like no one tell him. Just let him suffer.
Yeah, that's the, oh, her name is Nami? My bad.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm let her off, you know? That's good.
You know, N and M, they're so close to each other,
They're-
next to each other in the alphabet,
N
next to each
keyboard.
other. Keyboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toyota, I don't know if that's better, because if that's supposed to be kanji, I don't know kanji. And by that, I mean you probably went to Google Translate and looked up Nani, and it just copied it into my chat. Unless Toyota knows Japanese, which, you never know. Weirder things have happened. Yeah, okay, we're gonna move on. Nathan, do you have any dice near you? You gonna average them?
6. Whoa, we're in dangerous territory. That's 2 6s and a 2. Okay.
Okay, you're fine.
Those 14 divided by 3, it's 4.6.
Do you want 4 or 5?
It's with 4.
Okay. Alright, from your personal experience, this does not have to be like a general consensus kind of thing. What games have you played that you would say are pretty overrated?
Hey, CSGO.
That's completely fair to say, yeah. See, from my personal experience, I don't know.
I can't think of any.
If the games that I personally like play a lot are overrated. I'm probably gonna get flack for this, but I think PUBG might be a little bit overrated. It's a good game. It really is. It's a fun game. But I don't think it's the best game ever. Which is like the title people are giving it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I'm like, I'm gonna say it's a bit overrated. At least for me.
No, yeah, I can't disagree.
Yeah, I'm not discounting it being a good game, because it totally is. Like, it's so much fun to play, but people are calling it the best game that's ever been on Steam. And I don't know if I can agree with that.
It doesn't deserve the title.
I don't think it does. At least for
Do
me
you think
personally.
there's another game
A
that
lot of
deserves it?
games.
Ooh,
There's a ton
okay.
of games that, like, at least in the history of, like, say, Steam. Like, I would say games like, any, like, Team Fortress 2s of the world, maybe even, like, just the Half-Life games in general. It's hard to say, like, I know those were, like, the first games, but it's hard to be, like, claim this is better than those games ever were, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Those are really just games that stick out that I don't think it's better than, like, I don't know if, this is always a question I've had, and I kind of want to know your guys' opinion on this. Do you think a game that is multiplayer only deserves the title as best game?
Yeah, sure. But, well, I mean, there has to be categories of some sort. There's got to be some boundaries.
Yeah.
Well, okay, just out of every video game, do you think that games
No.
that are multiplayer only are the best games? Like,
Because the thing is, it's a good design, but the player base is the one that makes everything.
yeah,
Like, if there wasn't a devoted player base that's constantly evolving how the game is played, then it wouldn't be best game.
yeah, it might not always be the game itself. It might be like the people who are there. Like, to
Yeah,
me,
that's what-
I'll tell you every day that all the Mass Effect games are better than any other multiplayer game I've ever played in my entire life. I am biased, by the way.
Mass Effect 3 even had multiplayer.
I did. I'm extremely biased, by the way. I will always throw that out there. But, like, I think even, like, the Fallouts of the world are better than any, like, game that's multiplayer only.
Mm-hmm.
That not to discredit games that
Oh,
are
you gotta be
multiplayer
kidding
only,
me.
because I think those are great games. Like, I basically only play games that are multiplayer only these days. But yeah, I think I don't know if I can call a multiplayer game the best one. Does anyone disagree with that?
No.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Because honestly, I would love to hear an argument of why it would not be the case. Like why, say, a multiplayer game would be the best game.
Yeah, I wish I knew more games to be part of this conversation.
That's fair. I mean, sometimes it's hard to be part of it if you don't, you know?
You know who knows a lot of games?
Who?
Eh,
Who?
I think you'll have lots of conversations about games. Very into
I
it.
don't know who you named. Did you name
I
a
mean,
person?
am I allowed to say her name?
Oh, you talking? Oh, okay. Sorry.
You could just say girlfriend.
Yeah, sorry. I had
Oh,
no idea what you were talking
You're
about
right,
because
that's
your
a
mic
title.
kept cutting out, Rachel. So like I didn't know because you're like I thought you named someone, and I'm like who is she saying? Like, I don't
I tried saying it quickly, like a chicken, like real
Okay,
quick.
yeah, we all know who you're talking about.
Okay, cool.
She's beautiful. She's very beautiful, by the way. I'll throw that out there.
Oh, Tony, stop. He's not even here and I'm blushing.
Well, you're making me blush by not talking about me.
Yeah!
Tony
Tony just has that power.
Yeah, I have power to make people
Babe,
blush when I'm talking about
I
other
mean,
people.
I love you the most, and
Uh-huh.
you're not so well in this game right now.
Oh man. Any other overrated games though? No? Okay.
It's
can't
it's
think
so
of
hard to.
any.
Every
Yeah.
Call of Duty game! Okay, there we go. Now it's starting to
Okay,
get...
okay, yeah. Anything past Call of Duty 3, sorry, Call of Duty 4, I'd
Yeah,
say.
yeah,
Sure.
you're... Yeah, 100%.
Wait,
Any of Battlefield
like
past
Battlefield
Battlefield 3.
Yes, I totally agree with that.
Battlefield 3 was a lot of fun. After that, though, I don't think Battlefield Hardline could be overrated because I don't
I
think
don't
anyone
consider
rated
that a
it.
game. Yeah.
It's not a full game. This really isn't. Feel bad for people who like bought that off the bat because I know that probably a decent amount of people did. Okay. Did I think Toyota just typed out all of our names and Romanji in chat.
and what?
That sounds painful.
Jumanji.
Romanji is... Oh, wow, Tony,
Isn't
that's
that the
actually
board
like...
game they played in the movie?
No.
That's,
Tony, that's Japanese knowledge right there.
yeah.
Just the fact that you knew what that was. Romanji is when you sound out Japanese with like English letters and such.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Jesus Christ.
He just wrote the map. I don't know if Sky would be Sora, though.
From Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, he put... Does Sora translate to something? Because I don't know.
Dora means sky,
Dora
but
is
that's
sky.
not Romanji. That's just direct
Yeah.
translation.
Okay, because he put Tony, like Toni, that's correct. He put Maku,
Tony.
and
Maki,
Richeru.
that's so cute.
And I don't know Nathan's, because I've never seen it before. He put Neji Rita? I don't know.
Neji.
I don't know if that's 100% right. I don't know. I've never
It's like
seen
Nate,
Nathan
which
translated.
means that Neji is me.
Yeah,
I'm
you're Neji, dude. Oh man, you get killed off.
You're Neji, dude.
Ah man. Yeah, because if you're gonna translate Sky's name, you technically need to translate his actual first name, right?
Pay cash money.
Kashu?
Yeah, it's Akashi Money.
Oh, he's Kakashi.
Oh, Kakashi Sensei. All right, we got this. Easy.
The cereal
Hatake.
bar?
Yeah, sure, Sky. That's fine.
Okay.
Cereal bar. We're talking about cereal.
Sky equals Kakashi Hatake.
Yeah, the cereal. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll for one more topic, I believe. Especially
Woohoo.
depending what the topic is. I don't want to talk about that one right now. I'm rolling again.
Okay.
I have the power to do that, by the way. I can delete
I believe that is
topics
called the
all I want.
veto.
Oh, okay, this is a good one. What are some trends you wish didn't die?
Those silly bands with the
Tide
animals.
Pods.
Oh my god.
Oh, silly bad.
Well, no, Mark, I said
Forgot about those.
trends you wish didn't die, not trends that kill people. Slightly different.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry, I made sure I said it more clear this time. I like the silly bands one. Wow, that was a really long time.
Yeah.
That was when I was like in 8th grade, I think.
I was in like 5th grade or something. 5th or 6th.
Yeah, had those everywhere. To be honest, I wish Pokemon Go didn't die. I had a lot of fun with that.
I don't miss it.
Yeah, because you didn't play it.
No, actually, I agree with you, Tony. I liked walking with friends,
Yeah,
and then like
it's
actual strangers would talk to you, and it won't be weird.
Yeah, that's
Or
I liked
creepy.
explaining to cops what we were doing at 3 a.m. walking around.
Yeah, those are fun.
No, it was fun because they're like, "Are you playing that Pokemon Go?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, look." Like he would ask like how it went,
They pull us over. It's like, what are you doing so late at night, dude? I'm playing Pokemon.
and he's like, "How does it work? Can you show me?" Yeah, I can, and I like would show him my phone.
Dude, there's a Pidgey over there. Look at that.
I gotta go. Bye, officer.
Hey, Midas, what the fuck? Oh shit, I'm on the podcast.
Rachel, I don't know how to say this, but your Asian is leaking onto the podcast.
A minus. What the fuck?
Most other people would see A minus and be like, sweet, an A minus.
Midas. Oh man.
No, I can't eat tonight.
A plus,
You're
why not
right.
A plus plus?
Hey, Rachel, Bose is playing right now.
No, I can't play Bose.
I
Bose
know.
keeps playing with me.
I'm
Because I always lose. Because I get A minuses.
Rachel.
We are
I only
going
got an A.
to loose.
Yeah, it's all loose. Not tight.
We better tighten up our game.
Exactly. What was this topic again?
Trends we wish that didn't die.
Yeah, Pokemon Go was mine for sure.
Respecting women.
Respect woman.
Ramen? I'll respect ramen.
That's the total white knight answer right there.
I like now anytime someone says it. It's
Trends
just
I
fun
wish
to
would die. Nice guys.
Yeah. Trends I wish would die. Tide Pods. Like I know that's right now, but like
Yes.
that just needs to not happen.
Jesus.
People are so stupid.
That and the self-deprecating humor stuff, like it's just horrible. It's the worst. I hate how suicide used to be like a serious topic, and now it's humor.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's something I'm guilty of, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like everyone does it because it's what is humor right now, right?
Yeah, I
But
know.
it's still just kind of gross.
I'm with you. It's definitely not something. It's just sort of like the thing where we're at the year in time where we're really desensitized to everything. And by that I mean we joke about everything. You know?
Yeah.
There
Yeah, I see
aren't
that.
topics that are sacred.
And if you are, then you're a weak person
Yeah.
and shouldn't be on the internet.
Yeah, and people will make fun of you for not joking
Yeah.
about everything. So that unfortunately is a trend that should die. Yeah. I'm with that. Because there are things that like people wish we didn't joke about, right? Because like, look, I'm guilty of being a hypocrite. Like I have had friends who committed suicide, right? And I still make jokes about suicide, right? And that makes me a shitty person. But you know, it's just sort of what like everyone does right now. And I know that's not like a great excuse of why we do it, but I don't know.
It's just when you're around it for like all day, and it's all that anyone is doing.
Yeah.
It kind of becomes what you do, and that's a really crappy excuse, like you said earlier.
Yeah.
But like, it's society.
It really is. Like, 5 years ago, if someone was talking to you, and they said, "Man, I'm just gonna go shoot myself right now," you would be really fucking concerned. Like, you would call their parents. Like, you would, like, talk to them, make sure everything's going good. Now, if someone says, "I'm gonna go hang myself," you're just like, lol, XD.
Me too.
Yeah, same, man.
Yo, same?
Yeah, exactly. That's how it all happens every time. Which, you know, I feel like having this conversation, I'm gonna try and make those jokes less. I should really, you know, but yeah, we all should. It's just one of those things, but will we? I hope. We can only hope, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're like, I don't know, we joke about everything. Like, I'm trying to think of a thing that people won't joke about, and I'm not coming up with one. I know something I won't joke about. If you call Space Jam a bad movie, I will kill you. That's not a joke, by the way.
Tony, where did that come from?
My heart.
Fair. You right.
It's like, but on a serious note, don't you dare fuck with Space Jam. Like, that is the only thing sacred in my life. That's one of 2 things sacred in my life.
What's the other?
I don't know what you're talking about. Huh?
What?
I said I don't know. Anyways, and
Yeah.
vanilla Coke is delicious, right?
Mm-hmm.
Refreshing. Okay. So, anyone else have a trend that they wish didn't die, or that did die? They want to die.
I want them. Do you know the way?
That to die? Yeah, that needs to die fast. Yeah.
Like, suffocate it with everything.
Yeah, that one needs to go. Spit on the fake queen. People forget that part all the time, too.
See, like, I have a very interesting relationship with that meme, because I don't like it at base value, but there's some people that take the Ugandan knuckles and they go above and beyond with it.
Oh, there are some that are really fucking funny, yeah.
There's a rare few that are hilarious, and they're drowned out by the horde.
So, there was a video that was hilarious. It was people... I don't remember who sent it to me, and if it was someone in here, I just forgot, to be honest.
Was it VR chat?
It was VR chat, but it was a little Knuckles who wasn't part of the Ugandan thing, and then it was just him yelling, "I'm not one of them!" And it was the funniest fucking thing. Because they were all chasing him. And he's like, "I'm not one of them!" And like, that would have been funny if it weren't for the fucking, like, do you know the way meme, so.
Do you know the way?
If it wasn't for that, that would have been funny.
The emo one that goes around saying that there is no way?
Oh my god, I haven't seen it, but
no, I haven't seen that. That sounds beautiful, though. There is no way.
Yeah, it's so good.
Man.
There is no way.
There is no way. Life is torture.
Oh my god.
Existence is pain!
Have you guys seen Drek the Wiz, the giant like puppet doll thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one where one of the like Knuckles had gotten lost in some tall grass, and the model's really small, so they can't see anything.
Oh my god, yes! I've seen that.
So Drake just sneaks up on him, and the guy's yelling like, "My brother, where are you?" And Drake goes, like, he does something in his Drake voice. I can't quite remember what he says, but the Knuckles turns around, and it's just like Drake like creepily looking over him. He's like, he just screams really loudly. It's like, "No, my brothers!" That was pretty funny.
Dude, VR chat has actually given us a lot of funny things, to be honest.
Yo, I want to get just VR equipment just for VR chat.
I don't know this for a fact, but I think you can play without VR equipment.
You can play without VR equipment, but it's so much less expressive.
Yeah.
You get the mouse.
Yeah.
Good one.
XD. Okay. Anyways, dude, so this is random, but I'm staring at it. I have like a real college textbook, but that it weighs like 10 pounds. It's fucking heavy, dude. It makes that noise.
Pro class.
It's thick as fuck. It's for literature class.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Got a bunch of boring shit in it.
Yep. It's the book is in length, half the length of my keyboard, and 5 times as thick. Big book.
Do you like big books and you cannot lie?
I like big
funny
books that I cannot lie.
joke.
The other students can't deny. It's a solid meme. Do you know? So, I have a tablet now, and I don't know what to do with it.
I do everything, pretty much everything.
Resistance is pain.
Like,
It's just like a Amazon Fire tablet, but like I just don't know what I should use it for. This is a very first world problem, I must admit. But it's just dude, like, what do I do with it?
Let me tell you. Whenever I'm making something in the kitchen, I have something playing in the background. Whenever I'm taking a dump, I have something in the
I
background.
use my phone
When I
for
take a
that. All
shower-
those things, though.
Yeah, but tablet's better.
Tablet's just a bigger screen.
Yes.
tablet
I
is
actually-
big phone.
I-
Big phone, big bone.
It's a big phone. You just can't call people.
Exactly. That's what makes it so nice.
Okay.
Like your phone is Kylo Ren from episode 7, your tablet's Kylo Ren from episode
Yeah,
8.
exactly.
Oh my god.
That's my favorite. That's a trend I don't want to die, is people keep making memes with him with his shirt off. That's something that needs to stay around forever. I'd be satisfied. I'd be pretty happy about that, not gonna lie to you. Put a shirt on. It's funny. It's great old family fun time. Yeah. Anyways, we're an hour 47 in, believe it or not. Like,
Wow.
time just fucking flies. Like, it really just does. Damn. What? Like, this has nothing to do with the podcast, but I'm convinced that Steve's in here twice.
Decent, what?
I think TeamSpeak user who is server admin is also Steve. And Steve's up there as well.
Interesting.
Wait, isn't that Adam or something?
No, Adam does not have server admin.
Oh.
If he does, I'm taking it away.
Okay.
God, Adam with server admin.
First of all, he wouldn't know what to do with it. Second of all, it's just a bad idea in case he accidentally hits the wrong button. Yep, anyways, this has been episode 211 of Background Noise. We had a bunch of cool people on. We had a pretty cool episode. We had some cool topics. So this is it. This is the end of the podcast. Anyone got something they want to say at the end of the podcast?
I love every person on here.
Same, to be
Rachel
honest.
specifically.
Oh, that's adorable.
But the rest of you, you know,
Yeah, on the slightly less level.
slightly less level,
Yeah,
yes.
no, I mean, I respect that.
I respect you.
I respect you too, Rick.
Even if you're not a woman, I respect you.
It's fine. Look, it's current year, and I think you should respect everyone. Every person should get respect in some way. I'm ending the podcast. Alright, bye!
Goodbye.